Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It is now officially summertime, and so I wanted to share with you my summer TBR. And this one is really quite ambitious, and I will not read every single book that I will mention today. I will probably be moving in summer, so stressful times are ahead, and I will probably have to, read some audiobooks and stuff like that to keep me on track. And since I don't buy audiobooks where I already own a physical copy, that's usually newer books. But still, this is my TBR for the summer that would help me to reduce the amount of unread books that I own. And so all of these I have had before the start of the year, or they're on my reading plans lists. I had one list with 5 series I wanted to read this year and one list with 5 authors I wanted to start reading this year, and so some books are from those lists as well. So if you have watched my winter and my spring TBR, they all fit perfectly into this little middle part right here, but today that will probably not happen. When I look at the stack of books here, I'm not very optimistic. So let's start out with the first series that I want to read this summer. And that first series, if I can pick it up, is the Devabad trilogy. So I got these beautiful editions. I think this is the UK covers. I think that both the covers are beautiful for this trilogy, but I decided to go with the UK ones because they reminded me of Zanzibar, and that was my last vacation I ever had. That was in the beginning of 2019. So yeah, in Zanzibar you have a lot of these kind of doors, and so I thought that would bring me some joy while I look at these books. So I think I will put book 2 and 3 in the back, like this. And maybe then things will fit. We'll see. So that's series number 1. The other series I want to read this summer, I do not have physical copies of because I think I want to listen to the audiobooks, and that is the Poppy War trilogy. So that would be the Poppy War, the Dragon Republic, and Burning God. So that I will get on audio. So now let's get into the TBR books, and this is quite a interesting mix because most of these books I have gotten as gifts. Some I have bought myself and then just not read for a very long time. So first on this list is Beren and Luthien by Tolkien. I have not read this book, can you believe it? I can't. This is the English edition. I do have the Children of Húrin in the German edition, and that was on my summer TBR, and spoiler alert, I have not read it. But yeah, Beren and Luthien will be on my summer TBR now. Then we have a book that I got for my birthday last year by my grandma, and I think this is a memoir. This is called Heimat, deine Sünder, so something like Homeland, Your Sinners by Horst, Lapp, and I think this is a memoir about after-war Germany, but I'm not quite sure. The cover is ridiculous, but I still want to give it a try. I do have that weird habit that I want to read every single book before I get rid of it, just so I don't miss out on anything. So yeah, that's that. This book I got from the mom of my partner last year for my birthday. It is called Acht Berge. This is a Italian novel. And let me check. The original title is Le Haute Montagne, so the 8th mountain, I guess, or 8 mountains, something like that. It is by Paolo Cognetti, and yeah, I hope that this will give me some summer vibes. I am learning Italian, but I'm very glad that this book is not the Italian version because I'm actually not that good. The next book I got from my best friend, she has read it and she was like, I think you might enjoy it, so she lent it to me, and that is Ghochar by Vivek, Shanbahg, and I think this is like a Indian family drama, but it's super short, so I'm not quite sure what to expect from this book, but yeah, since it is so short, I'm pretty positive that I can get to it this summer. Then we have one of the last books that I got in a moth box and haven't read yet. That was a kind of bookish box that existed for a couple of months. And this one is The Next Step in the Dance by Gautreaux. And I know absolutely nothing about this book, but it is quite chunky, so that has always held me back a little bit. But it is not even 400 pages, so I think it looks chunkier than it is. We'll see. I have no idea. It's something with dancing, I guess. Then we have one book that I pre-ordered and still haven't read. It came out in the beginning of last year. And it is How Beautiful We Were by Imbolo Mbue. And I've already seen that my library has another book by this author, so I'm kind of mad because I will move and I will not have access to the library here anymore. And I did not manage to read this book and then get to that other one. So yeah, I don't know why I haven't read this book already, but it kind of gives me summer vibes. This is about a fictional African village that is fighting against an American oil company, so I think this will be absolutely fantastic. It's a 5-star prediction. Then we have a book that I think I got for my birthday 2 years ago, so I've had it for 2.5 years now. And it is called Bitter Oranges, I think in English, by Claire Fuller. And I have heard some things about this author. I'm not quite sure whether her books will be for me, so we'll see. But I've had this for such a long time. It definitely gives me summer vibes, and I think this is about 3 people in a house somewhere and stuff happens. I don't know. Then we have a book in a series where I had the goal to read one of the books every year, but then I think this one I haven't read in 2020 or 2021 because like all our lives got turned upside down. So I still have Grave Secrets by Katie Reichs. This is the series that the TV show Bones is based on, but it is quite different. The only similarity is the name and the job of the main character, and then it's quite different. I think this is the 4th book in that series, and yeah, I really want to read more. I am enjoying this series quite a bit so far, so yeah, this one is definitely on my summer TBR. The next book I have here, I got in a library sale. I know that a German YouTuber that I do watch really likes it. I don't know what to expect from this, to be honest. I think this doesn't really give much. It is called Sand by Wolfgang Herrndorf, and you can see sand on the cover. So yeah, I have no idea. I just bought it because I had heard about the book, and so yeah, I definitely want to read it this summer, possibly before moving, so I can unhaul this, because usually with these like library sale books I will read them and then I will put them in one of the little free libraries, because yeah, other people should be able to read them as well. So now we have 2 more tiny books, and the first one I'm gonna combine with another book that I want to reread, because on my TBR is Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll, and this is kind of a sequel to Alice in Wonderland, so I think I would reread Alice in Wonderland and then read Through the Looking Glass. Now I think when I first read Alice in Wonderland I really liked it, but I've heard mixed things about Through the Looking Glass, and I don't know why I bought that. It has been years since I bought this. So we'll see. When I was a child, Alice in Wonderland totally scared me, but yeah, I want to give it a try. I want to see. And then I have the next installment in a manga series that I'm reading and that my best friend always gifts me for my birthday or Christmas. And I am up to the 6th volume of The Little Cat Chi. I think in English it's called Chi's Sweet Home. And this is just a super cute little manga series about a tiny little cat. And I really enjoy it. It's super cute, super fun. So I'm glad to have another one of those. And that is all of the books that are on this TBR, but I have actually already read one of the books that would have been here, so I decided to swap it out with one of the books from my spring TBR that I haven't got to, because I've already read Empire of Sand because I needed it for a Medieval-a-thon prompt, and that was originally on the summer TBR. But now it's not. So I decided to take this book from my spring TBR because I want to do a reading vlog with it that has this theme. So we'll see about that. This is originally called Love Saves the Day, and it is by Gwen Cooper. And I have this very, very questionable German edition. That book was also a gift, in case you were wondering. So that's everything. That is my super ambitious summer TBR. I mean, honestly, if I read the two big series like the Devabad and the Poppy Boy trilogies, I'm happy. Like, that's already a lot. But then you add all of these other books to it, it's not possible. But I will try to read as much of this as I can. It's always nice to have a little bit of a selection going, and yeah, I'm excited. As I said, a lot of these were gifts, or I don't really know a lot about them, so that's always a little bit scary to me. I do prefer when I know a little bit about books before I get into them. But I will definitely keep you updated. And also in the beginning of July, I will give you my spring wrap up, where I show you how many of the books on my spring TBR I actually managed to read. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that one as well. And I will talk to you soon. Bye!